In a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a pony girl named Lily. She was known far and wide for her adventurous spirit and her remarkable bond with her pony, Star. With soft chestnut fur and a mane that flowed like a golden waterfall, Star was not just a pet, he was Lily's best friend and trusted companion. Together, they explored the meadows, raced through fields, and shared secrets beneath the shade of ancient oak trees. Lily had a heart full of courage. She loved helping others, whether tending to injured animals or assisting her neighbors with their chores. Everyone in the village admired her bravery and kindness. Whenever someone faced trouble, they would often say, "If only we had Lily here." One sunny afternoon, while galloping across the fields, Lily spotted something unusual in the distance. It looked like a small figure wandering near the edge of the forest. Curiosity piqued, she urged Star to approach slowly. As they drew closer, she realized it was a child, a boy who seemed lost and scared. Without hesitation, Lily decided to help him, knowing that together they could overcome any challenge that lay ahead. Timmy, the boy Lily had spotted, was no ordinary child, he was the son of the village banker, which made him both special and vulnerable. With tousled brown hair and bright blue eyes that sparkled like the morning sky, Timmy was known for his curious nature. However, today his cheeks were streaked with dirt, and tears glistened as he wandered deeper into the woods. He had been exploring with his father, who was busy gathering important documents from their cart. In all the excitement, Timmy had ventured too far away, losing sight of his father and their belongings. Now, surrounded by towering trees and unfamiliar sounds, Timmy felt small and helpless. His heart raced as shadows stretched across the forest floor with the setting sun. "Daddy," he called out softly, but only silence answered him. Timmy's imagination ran wild with thoughts of dangers lurking around him. What if he never found his way back? Clutching a stuffed rabbit tightly to his chest for comfort, he took a deep breath and tried to remember what his father had taught him about staying calm in tough situations. But fear gripped him tightly, making it hard to think clearly as he continued to wander down a path he didn't recognize. As Lily approached the lost boy, she could see the fear etched on his face. Timmy sat on the ground, hugging his stuffed rabbit tightly while tears shimmered in his eyes. "Hey there," Lily said softly, hoping to ease his worries. "What's wrong?" "I can't find my dad," Timmy sniffled, glancing around nervously as shadows danced among the trees. "I've been walking forever. I'm scared and hungry." Lily's heart ached for him. She knew how terrifying it felt to be lost, but she felt a strong sense of determination to help him. "Don't worry, Timmy. You're not alone anymore," she reassured him. "I'm Lily, and this is my pony, Star. We'll help you get back home." Timmy looked up at her and managed a small smile. "Really?" he asked, hope shining through his fear. "Yes. Star can carry you, and I know the way through these woods," she said confidently. Lily helped him climb onto Star's back, who stood patiently, sensing the boy's unease. As they began their journey back, Lily promised Timmy a snack as soon as they found a safe place to rest. With renewed energy and courage, they set off together through the dimming light of the forest. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the soft crunch of leaves beneath Star's hooves was a comforting sound for both Lily and Timmy. The tall trees surrounded them, their leaves whispering secrets in the gentle breeze. To lighten the mood, Lily turned to Timmy with a smile. "What's your favorite game?" she asked. Timmy thought for a moment, his eyes lighting up. "I love playing hide and seek. But I always end up being the seeker because my dad is so good at hiding." Lily giggled. "Maybe he just knows all the best spots. I bet I could find him in no time if we played together." Encouraged by her laughter, Timmy began to share stories about his adventures with his father, talking about their trips to the river and how they built a treehouse. As he spoke, his fear began to fade, replaced by excitement and laughter. In turn, Lily shared tales of her own daring escapades with Star, like the time they raced against the wind and explored secret glades filled with wildflowers. With each story, their friendship blossomed, and soon they were navigating through the dense forest not just as a pony girl and a lost boy, but as companions on an adventure filled with trust and hope. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow that quickly faded into dusky shadows, Lily and Timmy pressed forward through the forest. The air turned cooler, and the sounds of chirping crickets filled the silence. Just as they were beginning to feel safe from harm, a rustling noise caught their attention. Suddenly, a group of bandits stepped out from behind the trees, rough and menacing with scruffy beards and tattered clothes. "Well, well, what do we have here?" one of them sneered, eyeing Timmy on Star's back. "A lost little boy and his pretty pony." Lily's heart raced as she instinctively tightened her grip on Star's reins. "Who are you?" she demanded, trying to sound braver than she felt. The leader of the bandits grinned slyly. "We're just looking for something of value. We hear the banker's son has some important ledger pages with him. Hand them over, and we'll let you pass safely." Timmy's face went pale as he realized the danger they were in. Lily could see the fear returning to his eyes, but she refused to back down. "We won't give you anything," she declared, determination flooding her voice as she prepared to think of a way out of this tricky situation. As the bandits loomed closer, fear gripped Lily and Timmy, making their hearts race. They exchanged worried glances, knowing they were in a precarious situation. Suddenly, a spark of hope flickered in Lily's mind. "Timmy," she whispered urgently, "do you remember where your father keeps the ledger?" Timmy blinked as he searched his memory. "Yes. It's in a hidden pocket of his bag. But we can't give it to them." Lily nodded, determination coursing through her veins. "We won't have to give it to them directly. We just need to distract them long enough to escape." Timmy's eyes widened with understanding. "What do we do?" Just then, one of the bandits stepped forward, eyeing them with suspicion. Thinking quickly, Lily devised a plan. "Listen," she said loudly enough for all the bandits to hear, "I'm not afraid of you. If you want the ledger pages, I'll get them, but you'll have to catch me first." The bandits exchanged glances, intrigued by her boldness. Taking advantage of their confusion, Lily urged Star into motion while Timmy clutched tightly to her side. With renewed courage and quick thinking, they dashed deeper into the forest, hoping to find safety before it was too late. As they dashed through the trees, Lily's mind raced with ideas. "We need a plan to trick those bandits," she said, glancing back to see if they were still following. Timmy nodded, fear still in his eyes, but excitement began to spark as he listened to her. "What if we pretend to give them the ledger pages?" Timmy suggested. "But we actually give them something else." Lily's eyes lit up at the thought. "That's clever. We can use some old papers I have in my satchel. They won't know the difference if we act confident." Together, they rummaged through Lily's bag, quickly finding some blank sheets of paper and a small piece of charcoal. They hastily scribbled numbers and symbols that looked enough like ledger pages to fool the bandits. Once ready, Lily slowed Star to a stop, turning back toward where the bandits would soon catch up. "Let's act frightened again," she whispered to Timmy. When the bandits emerged, breathing heavily and flashing wicked grins, Lily waved the papers confidently. "Here. Take these. But let us go," she called out, trying to sound both scared and brave. The bandits exchanged glances, intrigued by this sudden turn of events, as Lily and Timmy prepared for their next move. As the bandits approached, their eyes glinting with greed, Lily felt a rush of urgency. "Now, Timmy." While they're distracted, she whispered urgently. With a nod, Timmy carefully slid off Star and crept toward the nearby bushes where his father's bag was hidden. Lily knew time was running out. To buy Timmy precious seconds, she took a deep breath and tightened her grip on Star's reins. "Hey! You want these ledger pages?" she called out, lifting the fake papers high for the bandits to see. The bandits paused, intrigued by her boldness. "Hurry up. We don't have all night," one of them shouted back, their gaze fixed on the papers. "Come and get them." Lily challenged, giving Star a gentle kick to urge him into a quick sprint away from the bandits. The two dashed away from the tree line, causing the bandits to roar with anger. In that moment of chaos, Timmy dashed to the bushes, heart pounding with fear and hope. He quickly retrieved his father's bag and prepared to run back to Lily. "I got it," he whispered excitedly as he rejoined her and Star just as the bandits started to recover their wits. They were one step closer to escaping danger. With the bandits momentarily distracted by Lily's boldness, they rushed forward, eager to seize what they thought were valuable ledger pages. "Get them," the leader shouted, his eyes gleaming with greed as he lunged toward Lily and Star. Lily could see their expressions shift from confusion to determination, and she knew this was their chance. Without hesitating, she urged Star to gallop away as fast as he could. "Hold on tight, Timmy," she called over her shoulder, feeling the adrenaline surge through her. The bandits sprinted after them, convinced they could catch up and claim their treasure. But in their haste, they hadn't realized the papers in Lily's hand were just a ruse. The deeper they chased into the forest, the more tangled and confusing the paths became. "Faster, Star!" Lily urged, guiding him through the trees while glancing back to see the frustrated bandits struggling to keep pace. Just then, Timmy spotted a narrow trail that veered off to their left, partially hidden by thick underbrush. "That way," he shouted, pointing eagerly. Lily steered Star onto the new path, knowing it might be their best chance of losing the bandits for good. With hearts pounding and hope rising, they dashed down the trail toward safety. After what felt like an eternity of running, Lily and Timmy finally reached a clearing where the trees parted, revealing a beautiful meadow bathed in moonlight. They stopped to catch their breath, relief washing over them as they realized they were safe from the bandits. Lily gently patted Star's neck, grateful for his speed and loyalty. Turning to Timmy, she noticed the lingering fear in his eyes. "It's okay now, Timmy," she said softly, kneeling beside him. "We made it." Timmy looked up at her, his small face still pale but now filled with a flicker of hope. "What if my dad is worried?" he asked, his voice trembling. "He loves you very much," Lily reassured him. "And we will find our way back together. Just remember, you're not alone anymore." Timmy nodded slowly, feeling the warmth of Lily's words wrap around him like a comforting blanket. "I just want to go home," he whispered. "We will," Lily promised, pulling out a snack from her bag to share. "Let's eat and then figure out the best way back to your father. Together, we're stronger than any challenge." With renewed courage, they sat in the meadow, enjoying the moment of safety before planning their next steps. After enjoying their snack and gathering their strength, Lily and Timmy resumed their journey through the forest, feeling more hopeful than before. With Star leading the way, they carefully navigated the winding paths, keeping an eye out for familiar landmarks that could guide them home. As they traveled, Timmy began to regain his confidence, sharing stories about his life in the village, how he loved playing by the river and helping his father at the bank. Lily listened intently, finding joy in his words while also keeping her eyes peeled for signs of civilization. Just as darkness settled fully around them, a flicker of light caught Lily's attention. "Look," she exclaimed, pointing toward the horizon. "Do you see that?" Timmy squinted into the distance and gasped as he recognized the warm lights glowing in the dark. "That's my town," he cried out, excitement bubbling in his voice. Lily felt her heart lift with joy at his words. "We're almost there. Let's go." With renewed determination, they urged Star into a faster trot toward the lights that promised safety and reunion. The sight of home drew closer, filling them both with a sense of relief and happiness after their harrowing adventure. As they approached the town, a sense of relief washed over Lily and Timmy. The flickering lights grew brighter, illuminating their path and guiding them home. Timmy beamed with joy, knowing he would soon be reunited with his father after their harrowing adventure. Reflecting on their journey, Lily felt proud of how far they had come together. They had faced fearsome bandits and navigated through dark woods, but it was their friendship and courage that truly saw them through. With each challenge, they had relied on one another, proving that even in scary moments, quick thinking and bravery could lead to safety. Timmy glanced at Lily, gratitude shining in his eyes. "Thank you for everything, Lily. I wouldn't have made it without you," he said earnestly. "I couldn't have done it without you either," she replied warmly. "You were so brave." As they reached the edge of the town, the warm glow of lights filled them with hope. Together, they shared a newfound bond that would last a lifetime, one built on trust, teamwork, and the understanding that no challenge is too great when faced together. This adventure had taught them valuable lessons about friendship and resilience, ensuring they would always stand by each other in times of need.